Hi everyone. Today we're going to read a story called The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and this is written and illustrated by Eric Carle. And in this story we're going to see the whole life cycle of a butterfly, how it starts out as a little caterpillar, a little egg, turns into a caterpillar, then it goes through a whole changing process where it is a chrysalis or a cocoon, and then it emerges as something wonderful at the end. Let's find out what this little caterpillar does. Ooh. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. And here's the moon. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. Here he comes out the other side. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. Here he comes out of the pear. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. Here he comes. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night he had a stomachache. The next day was Sunday again, and the caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. And after that, he felt much better. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself, and he stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. And then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. Wow, isn't that amazing? Things in nature sure are neat. Okay. Hi everyone. Today we're going to make a caterpillar, and we're using some recycled materials again. I think everyone probably has egg cartons at home, so instead of throwing them away, we're going to make this really cute little caterpillar. And he's just like the one that you see in the story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Your caterpillar does not need to be green and red. It can be any color you want because caterpillars come in all colors. Some are striped, some have dots. This is the one we're going to make today. But keep in mind, if you don't have the red and green, any color you have is fine. We're going to start with the head. And I am just going to use it right out of this top, but it's probably better if you get a little plate and put your paint on it. What you want to do is paint the whole front red. And we start with the head because we want it to dry before we put the eyeballs on. But I am going to stop myself right now because I forgot something. Before we paint the whole thing, we want to poke holes in the top where the antenna is going to be. So you just take a pencil, turn it over, and make a hole, just like this. And then you go right next to it and you make another one. It's very easy because this is this paper has been recycled. If you were using, you go, but Miss Mary, I don't have cardboard egg cartons. You can make a caterpillar too, but you would have to use, if yours are the styrofoam kind, you would have to use a permanent marker. And so in that case, moms, dads, grandparents, whoever is making this with your little friend, you're going to have to be very vigilant because you know what permanent markers are like. So when you're painting this, you want to come all the way down to where it meets the next little cup on the back. It's very easy, just follow along the line. If you get some paint up on the other side, that doesn't matter at all. And so now I have the caterpillar's head finished. I'm going to switch paintbrushes. Your case at home, you just go ahead and wash your paintbrush off in your water. Make sure you have all the color out before you start your next color. Like I said, I'm making mine like the little guy that's in Eric Carle's book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And because paint takes a while to dry, you might want to do the painting of your caterpillar before you do your story. And with this one, and you're just going to continue it all the way down. The only place that you really have to watch if you want to have the separate colors is where you meet the red with the green. If your caterpillar is going to be one color, then you don't have to worry about meeting the color. And so this is how you just keep painting until you get all the way finished. The beginning isn't messy because see how I'm holding my caterpillar? I'm not getting any of the paint anywhere even near my hands. It's just when you get to the very end and most of your caterpillar's painted and you're just going for the very last one, you can either have someone else, like the grown-up, hold the caterpillar like this, or hold it like this and then go wash your hands when you're done. So you just want to continue painting until you have your whole caterpillar finished. Now I only used, because it can take a lot of time and little friends don't always want to sit and paint the whole thing, I only have 5 sections for my caterpillar. I cut the last one off, and I'm going to save that cup for another little project. And as you see, what I did is I just took the egg carton and I cut right down the middle of the egg carton into 2 sections, and then I cut the last part off. And then you know how they always have the edges? I just clipped that off to make it a little neater. So while he's drying, I'm going to show you how you finish the rest of it. Once it's dry, you can go ahead and put on the eyeballs. And in this case, this would be another time when you would put the glue dots on, and your little friend practicing the fine motor skills would take the eyeball and put it on. If you don't have the wiggly eyes, little pieces of white paper will work, and then you just want to take a marker and make the dots in the eyes, and then also take a marker and make a little dot in the middle for the nose. You say, but what about the antennas? Any color will do. I have purple because that's the way it is in the storybook. You just bend it in half, use the scissors, cut it, and then you only need a half of one. What you're going to do is you're going to take this, like this, bend it in half, and you're going to poke it through the holes that you made. And you want to do this when it's dry. Once it's poked through, you pull it up, and then you can either leave it like this, or you can add little curls to it by just taking it and bending it around. You might want to do this because the edges of the pipe cleaner can be a little sharp, and if you bend it in like this, then no one's going to get scratched. And see how easy that is to attach the antennas. Everyone can make one of these cute little caterpillars. And we're recycling, using recycling materials, so that helps our earth. So be happy and be healthy. Thank you.